Most people believe the biggest obstacle to buying a home is saving for a massive down payment. What many buyers don't realize is that there are several legitimate down payment strategies that can drastically reduce how much cash you actually need to buy a home. So if you've been thinking about buying but feel stuck because saving a huge down payment feels impossible, you're not alone. A lot of future buyers delay their plans for years because they assume that they need tens of thousands of dollars sitting in a bank account before they can even consider owning a home. And while saving money is always helpful, the truth is that down payment requirement is often misunderstood. One of the biggest myths in real estate is that you must have 20% down in order to buy a home. That idea has been repeated for so long that so many people accept it as fact without ever even questioning it. And because of that, countless potential buyers continue renting simply because they assume that they just haven't saved enough yet. But here's the reality. Many successful homebuyers purchase homes with far less than 20% down. In fact, there are several strategies available that can significantly reduce how much money you actually need up front. The key, truthfully, is understanding what those strategies are and how they work. So let's start with the first strategy that surprises many buyers. Low down payment programs exist specifically to help buyers enter the housing market without needing a huge amount of savings. And these programs were designed to make homeownership much more accessible, especially for your first-time buyers who may have steady income but haven't had years and years to build up large savings. So instead of requiring a massive down payment, some loan programs allow buyers to put down a much smaller percentage of that purchase price, which can reduce the amount of upfront cash needed dramatically compared to what many people actually expect. For example, depending on the loan type, the buyer's qualifications, some programs allow buyers to purchase with a very small percentage down, sometimes 3.5%. That difference alone can shorten the timeline between renting and owning by years. But loan programs are only one piece of the puzzle.
Stay tuned. We'll be back right after this message from our sponsors.
Imagine having the power to control your financial destiny, no matter where you start. Welcome to the Financial Mastery Simplified course and resource platform, where financial education is tailored to your unique journey. We cover everything you need, from basic budgeting and saving strategies to advanced investing and retirement planning. Learn at your own pace with lessons that match your level of experience. Whether you're a beginner or looking to enhance your financial knowledge, join our community of learners and benefit from shared insights and expert guidance. The Financial Mastery Simplified course and resource platform equips you with the skills and confidence to take charge of your financial future. Ready to master your finances? Enroll in our courses today at the Financial Mastery Simplified course and resource platform. Start your path to financial independence now.
Visit us at fms.tips and fms.college for more information.
Hello and welcome to PBJ Mortgage, where your home ownership dreams become reality. Today, we want to share why choosing PBJ Mortgage is the right choice for your home financing needs. At PBJ Mortgage, we're built on a foundation of values that drive us every day. Our commitment to educate, empathize, and empower our clients sets us apart in the mortgage industry. Our clients are at the heart of everything we do, and their success stories speak volumes. With years of experience, our team possesses in-depth knowledge of the mortgage programs, ensuring you receive expert guidance and the best possible rates. We offer a diverse range of loan options to suit your unique needs, including conventional, FHA, VA, and more. No matter your situation, we've got a solution. At PBJ Mortgage, we pride ourselves on providing personalized service. Our dedicated loan officers are here to guide you every step of the way, making the process as smooth as making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. We understand that time is of the essence, which is why we've streamlined our processes for efficiency and convenience. Transparency and clear communication are paramount. You'll always know where you stand throughout your mortgage journey. Reach out to us today to set up a call to discover your options. If you're ready to make your home ownership dreams a reality, contact PBJ Mortgage today. Let us empower you during this exciting journey. Phone number 4 693-733-107 www.pbjteam.com. Visit our website or give us a call to get started. We look forward to helping you secure your future home. PBJ Mortgage, where home begins.
Thanks for your patience.
Another powerful strategy that many buyers overlook is down payment assistance. Down payment assistance programs do exist in many different cities and counties and states across the country. The programs are designed to help buyers with upfront costs of purchasing the home. In some cases, the assistance comes in the form of grants that do not need to be repaid. And in other cases, it may come as a secondary loan with some favorable terms, or the possibility of a forgivable loan where you have to keep the property for a certain amount of time. There is several different ways. What surprises many people is that these programs aren't always limited to extremely low-income households. Many middle-income buyers qualify for assistance without realizing it because these programs vary depending on where you live. Many buyers never even hear about them unless they speak to someone who understands what options exist locally. It's why you should at least explore assistance programs early that can open doors that buyers didn't know were available. Now, an aside about some down payments assistance programs, they're not all created equally. This is where working with an expert's really going to help, so they can help you understand the pros and the cons of utilizing some of those programs. Now, let's talk about another strategy that many buyers successfully use. That is gift funds. In many home purchases, buyers are allowed to use financial gifts from family members to help cover part or all of the down payment. Parents, relatives, or close family members sometimes choose to support a buyer by contributing funds towards the purchase. When used correctly and documented properly, gift funds can significantly reduce the amount of money the buyer needs to save on their own. For example, instead of saving the entire down payment personally, a buyer may combine their own savings with the gift from a family member. That combination can make the purchase possible much sooner than expected. Of course, there are rules around how the gift funds are documented, but when handled correctly, they are perfectly acceptable and a very common part of very many home purchases. Now, here is another strategy that buyers rarely think about, but can make a big difference: seller contributions. In certain market conditions, buyers can negotiate with their seller to contribute towards some of the closing cost involved in the purchase. While this does not cover the down payment itself, it can still reduce the amount of cash that the customer is going to need at closing. And closing costs can include things like lender fees, title fees, insurance setup, and other expenses related to finalizing the purchase. When sellers contribute these costs, it reduces the financial burden on the buyer. And this is why negotiation strategy can play an important role on how much money a buyer ultimately needs upfront. When buyers combine multiple strategies together, the path to homeownership can look very different from what they originally imagined. For example, a buyer might use a low down payment loan program, combine it with some personal savings, receive a gift from family, and negotiate seller contributions towards closing cost. Each piece reduces the financial barrier step by step. So instead of needing a massive amount of cash all at once, the total requirement becomes a much more manageable number. And this is exactly why one of the biggest mistakes buyers make is assuming that they cannot afford to buy without first exploring all of the options available to them. Many buyers delay their plans, not because they truly cannot buy, but because they are working with outdated or incomplete information. It's why I always recommend talking to an expert, a mortgage expert, early and often. Once buyers understand the different strategies available, the entire process begins to feel a lot more achievable. Homeownership stops feeling like some distant goal and starts feeling like something that can be planned step by step. If buying a home is something you're considering within the next year or two, one of the smartest things you can do right now is simply learning what options exist in your specific market. Different areas have different programs, different assistance opportunities, and different strategies that can help buyers reduce the amount of money required upfront. Getting clarity on these options early can help you make smarter decisions and create a realistic plan moving forward. If you're serious about exploring homeownership, connecting with a knowledgeable real estate expert can help you understand what opportunities exist in your local market and what steps would be able to move you closer to buying your first house. And real estate experts include mortgage experts as well as real estate agents. Because when you replace assumptions with real information, the path to buying a home often becomes way clearer. Now, before you go, I would love to hear from you. What part of buying a house feels like the biggest obstacle right now? Is it saving for the down payment, qualifying for the mortgage, or simply figuring out where to start? Leave a comment below and let me know. Your questions help shape future videos and make the home buying process clearer for everyone watching. Or if you want to get a little bit more information, you can always book a call or check out our resources at PBJ Team, TEAM, PBJ, just like the sandwich.com.